This is math for week 3. So sorry for the delay. So write your name before we begin. Okay, this is entitled Groups of Halves and Fourths of Equal Quantities. So we started from the previous week. We had 1/2 and 1/4 of a whole, but this time we are going to have 1/2 and 1/4 of a set of objects. So aadalan ta, si Marion igwaning 12 na mangga. Kay puhan ilaag niya sa duwang kahon. So pirang mangga ang ilaag niya sa kahon. Kung igwa siya ni 4 na kahon, pirang mangga ang ilalaag niya sa kahon. So this is like distribution. So it's like this is like so it was mentioned na may 4 na kahon. So let's have into 4 groups. So 4 na lalagyan. And then the 12 mangoes, so si 12 na mangga babangon sa 4 na kahon. Or simply, we're going to distribute those 12 mangoes into 4 groups. So pirang mangga igwa si Marion, 12. Pirang kahon igwa si Marion, 2. Tapos pirang mangga ilag niya sa duwang kahon, 6. So the first one na nakalimut na hindi ko na i-draw yung una. So the first one, there are 2 boxes, so it means there are 2 groups. Sunod naman, kung 4 ang sa iyang kahon, which is on your right, pirang mangga nilalag sa kada kahon, 3. So why is it that the first one is 6 and then the second one is 3? So take note, we have 12 mangoes. So 12 mangoes, first one ilalaag sa duwang kahon. So what you do, count ka lang, then distribute 1 for each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, why do we have 6 our answer? Kasi 6 ang nasa kada laman. If you notice, both groups or both boxes have the same number of mangoes. Okay. Ini naman, 4 na kahon. So, we're going to distribute 12 mangoes for in those 4 boxes. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, magbilang kayo. Keep on counting while distributing them until you reach 12. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, that's why we have here 3 kasi tulo ang nasa kada laman. So, this is what it means. So, for 4 groups, we have 3 in each. And for 2 groups, we have 6 in each. So, yan ang gusto sabihin kang answer na 6 and answer na 3. Okay, katuyuhan visualizes, represents, divides the elements of sets into 2 groups of equal quantities. So, kaya meron dyan tayong 6 and 6. And then, 4 groups of equal quantities to show forth. So, kaya meron ding 3, 3, 3. Okay, let's move to the second page. Learning activities. Aramon ta kung ano ang group of halves. Okay, let's begin with group of halves. So, adalan ta. Si Marion, igwan 6 na mangga asin duwang kahon. Kay puan ba ngaon niya ang 6 na mangga para ilag sa kahon. Pirang mangga ang ilag niya sa kada kahon. Okay, just like what I've used, what I drawn on the first page. So, let's make it for this time, for this situation naman. So, pirang kahon, 2. So, it's like making a rectangle and then putting a line in between so that it can show 2 groups. So, duwang kahon, it means there are 2 groups. And then, 6 na mangga, babangon into 2 groups. So, we make use of distribution. So, let's count. While distributing, let's see to it that there are 6 mangoes distributed. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yan. Pirang kahon igwas si Marion? 2. So, we have 6 mangoes, 2 boxes. Ano ang gigibo niya? Ilag and 6 na maga sa kada hon. So, kada kahon. So, it's like distributing. So, from 6 mangoes distributed into 2 groups. So, each group will have 3. So, ayan. So, nandiyan sa drawing, 1, 2, 3. And then, on the next set, it's 1, 2, 3. So, what we did, because there are 2 boxes, 2 groups, so it means that we have divided the sets into halves. So, hinati sa dalawa of equal quantities. Ibig sabihin, pareho ang laman. So, pirang mangga ang ilalag sa kahon? 3. Ano ta 3? Bakit tatlo yan? Tatlo. And 3, iyo ang group of halves o 1/2 kan 6, 1/2 kan 6. Kaya ang 1/2 kan 6 ang simbag 3. So, pag sinabi, to make it into a statement, so 1/2 kan 6 equals 3. So, kalahati. Okay, this is what you have to do in gibohon 1. First, may kahon kitang duwa, may blank kitang duwa. So, this one, it is the total number. So, bilangin niya lahat. Itong mga animals na nasa number 1. And then, after which, pag nabilang na, it means you have to get 1/2 of total. Ano po? So, yan ang gigibohon. Okay, I'll show you an example for this one. Halimbawa, let's move on to something na blank. Okay, so halimbawa, okay, I'll use white naman. So, halimbawa, I have about 14. Okay, so bilangon ta 14. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it means this one should be divided into 2 groups. So how? You decide on where to put the line in between. So, dapat, when you put the line in between, pareho ang bilang ng nasa left side, pareho ng bilang ng nasa right side, or pareho ang bilang ng nasa taas, o pareho ang bilang ng nasa baba. Okay, let's try. Kung hahatiin natin to using standing line, so 1, 2, 3, 4, ito naman, 1, 2, 3. Hindi siya pwede. Kasi if you're going to have it this way, linya dyan, hindi siya nasa gitna. So, what line can we make use so that I can draw a line in between? So, we have to decide kung pababa ba? So, standing line, or are you going to use sleeping line? So, kung dito, kung patayo, kung I'm going to put it here, so mahahati itong bilog. So what we can do is we can have a sleeping line instead. So horizontal lines. So if you notice, hating-hati sila. So we have now have it into halves. So nahati. So it means 1/2 can, how many circles? 14 equals, so ilan ang laman? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's make it sure na dapat 7 din sa baba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, 1/2 kang 14, 7. So, this is what you have to do for gibohon mo 1. So, pwedeng maglinya. You decide on what line will you use, kung patayo o pahiga, so that you can get halves. Ano po? So, kagaya nitong ginawa ni teacher. Yan ang pwedeng gawin sa gibohon mo 1. Okay, with regard to this one, itong palaka, may kulang siya. So, what you have to do during the meeting, I asked or I guided yung parents na query na ano ang gagawin. So, pwedeng ganito na lang. Ganito na lang gawin sa frog. Sorry, tapos may ganyan. So, I need to, para mahati ng maayos, I need to add 3 more. Kasi hindi siya pwedeng mahati if we have only 15. Okay, so let's make a simple sketch of a frog. Start parang oval, and then ito yung feet. Tapos, let's have the 2 circles for the eyes and a big mouth. Yan. So, we need to add 3 more para mahati siya ng pantay. Ano po? So, you decide where to put the line, kung anong gagamitin ba, standing line or sleeping line. So, that is what should be done for gibuhon mo 1. Pause this part so that you can finish page 3. And then for task 2, Aramon and group of fourths. Now we move on to the groups of 4. Okay, adalan ta. Sa garden, may 8 na tukawan as in 4 na lamesa. Kay pon ilaag ni Marion ang 8 na tukawan sa kada lamesa. Paano ilalaag ni Marion ang kada tukawan sa lamesa? So the chairs will serve as the groups. Okay, these are the groups and this will be the objects, ang chair. So, ang gagawin, distribute ulit. Okay, so, i-assign natin kung saang table. So, 1 for this one, another for the other table, and this one for this third table, and this one for the fourth table. So, we're not yet done. We still have 4 more. So, ito, dito. Ito naman for the second table. This is for the third table, and this one is for the fourth table. So, how many chairs for each table? Ilang chairs ang napunta para sa first table? We have 2. For the second table, we have another 2. And then for the third table, we also have 2 chairs. And for the fourth table, we also have 2 chairs. Okay, so pirang tukawan igwa sa garden, we have 8. Pirang lamesa igwa sa garden, 4. Anong gigibon ni Marion? So, ilag ang 8 na tukawan sa kada lamesa by using distribution. So, why is it distribution is used here? So that we can distribute, or we can have equal number of objects in each group. So, 8 na tukawan. So, yan. So, nagkaroon ng dala-dalawa. So, if we have 8 groups, so it means each group will get 2. So, it means, yan, perang tukawan ang nilaag niya sa kada tukawan, 2. Ano ta 2? And 2, iyo ang group of fourths. So, a 1/4 kan 8, and 1/4 kan 8, 2. So, simply, we can answer that as, 1/4 kan 8 equals, pero ang laman sa kada group, it's 2. Okay, so this is the total, and this is the number of objects for each set. Ano po? So, yan. And then this one, 1/4, for the 4 below, under 1, so it will tell you the number of groups. Okay, so this is what you have to do for gibuhon mo 2. So, ngayon naman, hahatiin sa 4. Not just into 2, but into 4. So, if you can remember how I showed to you how to divide a whole, so ganun din ang gagawin nyo. So, hati mo na sa gitna, and then, you need to, again, divide this into, each part will be divided into 2 so that you can have 4 groups. So, for number 1, decide saan ka ba maglalagay mo na sa gitna. And then, another 2 more for each side so that you can have 4 groups. So, this is what you have to do for gibuhon mo 2. So, make sure that you can imagine kung saan ka maglalagay ng linya. Ano po? Para to make it into 4 groups. Okay, so that's it for page 5. Pause this part so that you can have the time to get correct answers. Okay, task 3, piraan 1/2 kan grupo. So, may sarong grupo ng gamgam na nag-agi. Binilang ni Bella, and 1/2 kay ni 6. So, piragabos na gamgam ang nag-agi. So, this time, ang nakalagay naman, so 1/2 of blank equals 6. Ito naman ang nawawala, the total number. Okay, pirang grupo nin gamgam ang nag-agi, saro, pira ang bilang ni Bella kan 1/2 kay ni 6. So, anong tighapot? Pira gabos ang gamgam na nag-agi. So, anong gigibuhon? So, this is what you have to do. Pira ang 1/2 na nabilang ni Bella. So, ang nasabi niya, ang kalahati daw doon is 6. Ano po? So, and 6 iyan group of halves or 1/2 kang grupo ni gamgam na nag-agi. Pira ang tada sa grupo. So, if this one is 1/2, ito na pala, nakasulat na. So, ang 1/2, ito, ini sinahiling ni Bella. 6. Tapos, ang nawawara kung pira pa, so kung 1/2, syempre, pareho siya. Ano po? Pareho kasi we are after equal quantities or equal number of objects. So, ang gigibuhon do, doblehin lang, and then you will get the total number. So, ang nawawala naman dito is the total number. So, anong number sentence? So, ulitin lang dahil sa 1, 'di ba? For 1/2, we have 2 groups. So, I'll draw it. Kung 1/2, it means 2 groups. So, ito 6. So, obviously, kung 6 ang isang set, the other set will be also 6. So, what you have to do is count them all to get n. So, 6 saka 6 will have 12. So, n here is 12. So, ilan ang kabuuhan? Kumbaga, it's 12. So, and then naman, task 3, another part of task 3 naman, pira and 1/4 kan grupo. So, sa poultry, may sarong grupo nin mga manok. Binilang ni Andy ang 1/4 kay ni. Ito dapat ay nakababa. So, let's not include this one. So, piragabos na manok ang nasa poultry. So, this time, we have 4 groups naman. Okay. So, 4 groups. Okay, 4 groups. Okay, or you just ignore yung illustration ng chicken. So, kung an 1/4 kay ni 3, so, ibig sabihin 1/4, 3. So, it means the other sets will have also 3. Ano po? So, there are 4 groups. So, 3, 3, 3, 3. So, you can count it by counting by 3. So, 3, 6, 9, 12. So, 12 lahat. So, pirang grupo nin manok sa poultry? 1 group. Pero, ang nabilang ning ni Andy, 1/4. So, ibig sabihin, hindi pa kompleto. So, anong tigahapot? Piragabos na manok. So, what we have here? So, kung 3, ito yon, just like the illustration I've shown to you. Kung 1/4, 3, so obviously, yung iba pang group is 3, 3, 3. And when you count them all, 3, 3, 6, 9, 12. So, the n here is 12. So, this is now finding the total or the total number of objects. So, ini ang gigibuhon. So, dahil ito, for gibuhon mo 3, ito muna yung 1/2. So, kung ito ang 1/2, so obviously, pareho lang siya. So, bilangin kung ito yan. So, bilangin mo and then you get the total, then that is 1 whole. So, this is for 1/2. And then on the other naman, on the other activity, we are after the 1/4. So, you just count kung ito 3. So, obviously, pare-pareho siya. And then, you get the total. So, for the blanks, all you need is to write the number. So, no need to draw them. So, para yan sa page 8 and page 9. Okay, don't be confused in counting. So, if you know how to skip count, then it will help you find the correct answer faster. So, unlike counting one by one. So, that's it for math. Goodbye.